What is going on, guys? This is Morbid Knight here with AGN, and today we are going to be discussing the top 10 things you need to know about the Division weapon mechanics. After studying online extensively and playing for more than 40 hours of the open-close beta, I thought these to be the items worth discussing most with all of you post-apocalyptic gunslingers out there. So sit back, grab a pencil if you absolutely have to, because it is time to analyze. All weapons have damage fall off. The further you are, the less damage which occurs. We do not know the exact rate of damage depreciation, but once the game is released, we will have some actual estimates for you with different weapon types. Marksman rifles have no practical damage fall off in PvE, but it's a consideration in multiplayer. I have noticed that at times the hit fails to register, but I'm assuming that this is a bug altogether as opposed to a problem of actual fall off damage. Bullets also deal damage based upon shot placement. A shot to the head or chest will do far more DPS than a shot to the leg or arm, so aim true, agents, because shot proximity could be the difference between life or death. Light machine guns have time-adjusting recoil which grows more stable the longer you shoot. These weapons are designed to be shot for long periods of time as a suppressive measure, allowing your teammates to reposition their lines of fire and offer more precise damage to eliminate the threat. They are not meant to be accurate in short bursts, so use them as they are intended. When you reload your weapon, the animation will complete a little bit before you're capable of shooting. I calculated this to be at around 1 to 2 seconds, so take this time into consideration when moving so that you can time your reload fire mechanics the best you're able to in a volatile situation. This can be confirmed by watching the ammo count on the magazine before firing. Hipfire has less accuracy when shooting, but it's surprisingly more stable, so be sure to employ this in those close, hairy encounters where you can't afford to spare those precious seconds to zoom in for added accuracy. It'll be of critical assistance, especially after reloading or switching weapons in a close proximity fight. Initial bullet stability has to do with how much the first shot affects your aiming stability, or moves your reticle out of the initial shot positioning. It's most effective with precision weapons, LMGs, and even mildly efficacious with shotguns, but the attribute is pretty much defunct when it comes to ARs and SMGs. For more information on weapon stability, check out Skill Up's video on the matter by clicking here. Each point of firearms will increase your weapon damage by 1%. So if you have a weapon which grants you 500 points of damage, a single point to your firearm stat will change that damage rating to 505. As I've stated in a previous video, this stat becomes more useful after you have a base weapon damage rating of 3000 or more, simply because you attain plus 30 hit points in your health per 1 point of stamina. So when choosing gear, it can oftentimes make sense to choose health over firepower, unless your weapon damage has increased to over 3000 points. That way, you'll be getting more than a plus 30 return on DPS. Some guns have the same perks as others of the same make and model, others have randomized perks. They will always have the same ammo count and rounds per minute, but their chance to crit and crit damage bonuses may differ based upon the weapon instance to instance, so pay close attention to these factors when purchasing weapons or choosing which ones may work better with your playstyle. Just because your friend has one with certain perks does not mean they will all be the exact same. Peruse each at your leisure and choose the best combination that works well with your build. Changing to a lighter weapon may increase running speed. Since the closed beta, sprint speed has been affected, most notably making it not run as fast with your grenade out. Running speed may be dependent upon stamina, but this cannot be confirmed as of yet. However, you will move slightly faster at the start of the sprinting animation, and this effect has a fall-off rate after a few seconds or so. If you absolutely have to, you can double tap the sprinting key or button to gain an initial boost of speed and add a little bit more velocity for your forward movement. Weapons which have a heal on kill or a heal on critical hit effect will regenerate a player's health every time that particular action is processed. This makes it a far more potent perk than one would assume prima facie, being as the effect stacks with every hit. So be attentive to this perk and don't dismiss it off the bat for its seemingly low numerical effect. This perk is exponentially administered and you need to keep this fact in mind. Well, that's all for today, guys. As usual, if you found this information helpful or informative, please give this video a like and the channel a subscribe. I will be posting daily updates, and once the game is released, you won't be able to put me in a hole deep enough to stop the media from flowing out my bones. You can find us on Facebook at Analytical Gaming and on Twitter at AGN Games. Our Twitch channel is Analytical Gaming Network. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see all of you bastards in the Dark Zone come March 8th.